Superman is on a power trip and is ready to turn the whole world against Batman to make sure his vision of the world comes true. But before he can do that, he takes a nice beating from Alfred. Alfred Pennyworth is a man of mystery, but if you've read his story, you know he's nothing to play with, and he's about to show off a little sample of it. Down in the Batcave. I took away all the madmen of Gotham, but I left the original. Superman talking to Batsy with nothing but hate and disdain in his eyes. He continues, and like them, like all your insane reflections, you'll see the world burn. You're delusional, Clark. Batman condescendingly disagreed right before Superman presses him and lifts him off his feet. Be careful how you speak to me, Superman demanded with eyes burning red. Why are you here? I'm here to put an end to this, Superman replied as both glare into each other's eyes. In the Injustice Gods Among Us issue 35 storyline, there's no love lost between Bruce and Clark. Brothers turned into enemies because of ideology. In this world, the Joker tricks Clark into killing Lois and their unborn child. Yikes. And for Joker's punchline, he detonates a freaking nuclear bomb in the heart of Metropolis. So, as no one would, Superman did not handle all this devastation and lost well. Blinded by rage and bloodlust, he does the one thing Superman never does. He kills. A vicious and cold punch right through Joker's chest, and the Joker was dead instantly. But that, of course, fixed nothing. He was angrier and hopeless until he went on to create the One Earth regime. Batman is unshaken by Superman's attempted intimidation, even knowing any moment it could be his last if Superman chose it. No, you're not. If you wanted to kill me, I'd be dead. You didn't have to face me. Batman would soon realize that before coming here, Superman put an end to Green Arrow. Batman, furious and demanding Clark justify killing one of their most honorable allies, then it dawned on him. I know why you're here, Clark. I've seen this before. You think I can stop you, but somewhere, deep down, you want me to. As Bruce gnawed at Clark's heartstrings, he had another plan loading, and it was 37% complete. Stop talking, the Man of Steel shouted as he flung Bruce across the Batcave. A warrior through and through, the Dark Knight rises. That would be easier, wouldn't it, if I stopped talking? If I put on a giant metal suit and hit you over and over again? If I exposed you to some kryptonite so that you could feel pain? 54% complete. To Clark, he probably thought Bruce was trying to bring him to his senses. He's known him a long time. He knows Bruce has got something cooking, but Bruce keeps the head games coming, not allowing Superman to figure it out. I don't think I can beat you without killing you, and I'm not like you. I'm not a murderer. Bruce then plays a video from Clark's wedding to Lois, and while he's distracted, he disappears into the shadows. 83%. Stop it. You can't hide from me. I won't play your games, Bruce. You failed to protect her. I failed. You failed. You failed everyone. And honor? Do you think you're honoring Lois? Do you think this is what she would want? I'm doing this for her. 93% completion. You lost your connection to us. You lost your humanity when you lost them. I'm done being lectured, Bruce. It's time to stop hiding in the shadows, Superman said with his sights fixed on the Caped Crusader. You're right. It's time to even things up. Bruce from the shadows drops a sonic high-frequency emitter that cripples Superman momentarily. Batman descends quickly from the ceiling. With the sonic tech and screeching bats, Clark has had enough and unleashes his heat vision, vaporizing the bats and possibly could have hit Bruce. Bruce makes for the green pill in the analyzer. 99% completion. No. All the tactics in the world can't stop a god. Superman blitzes over and grabs Batman's reaching hand. You're right. I'm not here to kill you, Bruce, but I can't have you in a position where you can hurt me or the world anymore. Superman picks Bruce up. Clark, don't. Clark, Bruce begged. Cracked! Snapped like a twig. Ah! Batman, basically paralyzed, lays at Superman's fleeting feet. I'm sorry, you're just too dangerous, Bruce. We did say tactics were useless in the presence of a god, but Bruce would still resist one. You. Don't try to get up. You can't. 2 of your lumbar vertebrae are cracked. I'm surprised you were conscious. I'm putting you away with the rest of the monsters from Gotham. Accept it. Clark was confident in his victory, but he should not have been so careless. It's over, Bruce. Stop trying to fight me. Wasn't trying to fight you. Was trying to distract you. After hearing that, Superman's nuts had to ascend into his stomach. What? What did you do? Superman was panicked. I gave us a chance. We can synthesize it now. We can stand up to you. Where did it upload to? Who has access to it? Super began interrogating. Not getting results, he decided to torture Bruce by cracking more bones in his back. "Tell me, no matter what you tell yourself in the future, I want you to remember this moment, when you resorted to torture for the greater good," Batman uttered. Reality and truth must have momentarily stopped being distorted for him, because in that moment, Superman had a realization that he was going too far. I didn't mean to. No, of course not. It's always someone else's fault, isn't it? Makes it so much easier to justify your atrocities." Distracted by another moment of internal conflict, a man appeared behind Superman. "Clark Kent." Superman turns to see none other than Alfred. "Alfred," Superman called out, as docile as ever. Boom! Alfred served up a bloody headbutt to Clark's nose. An old man executed a nasty headbutt to Superman without turning the contents of his brain into tapioca. "I'm so disappointed in you," Alfred speaking to Superman as he stood over him. Alfred pushes him to the floor. "No more." Alfred was in a frenzy as he kicked him so hard his shoe shredded off his foot. "Do you hear me?" He followed that up by punching Superman so hard in the face it cracked the Batcave floor. "You don't get to hurt my family anymore." Alfred had momentarily delayed Superman, and surprisingly enough, although not really, Lex Luthor is the one giving the Resistance a fighting chance. The one man sure to have an anti-Kryptonian technology so good that even Superman would be afraid of it. Lex Luthor, his inferiority complex and hatred for Superman, understandably now considering the situation, developed a Kryptonian super drug capable of giving anyone a godlike buff to their physical stats. So much so that the person would be more than able to even the playing field against even the dictator himself. If more than just a single Resistance member had access to this drug, Superman's supreme rule would be challenged absolutely. Alfred just showed how effective it could be for someone who already didn't have superpowers. "Easy, Master Bruce, I've got you. I'm sorry, this is going to hurt," Alfred said as he lifted Bruce's crippled body. "What about? We have everything we need, sir. There's nothing worth saving here." Superman was deemed no longer worth saving. Breaking your boy's back, I don't think a friendship can recover from a hit like that. Alfred and Batman escaped the Batcave. Superman would get up and plan his next move. The next day at the UN, alongside notables like the Flash, Cyborg, and even Robin, declared an all-out war on Batman and his allies. "Our way of life has been threatened. Bruce Wayne, the terrorist also known as Batman, has stolen a powerful drug. He intends to use it against us." Superman would go on to push his propaganda to the world and his reassurance of continuing his ideas of a peaceful world. "We will fight against the terror that Batman represents. You do not have to fear this great evil, because we will be ever watching, ever vigilant." Superman is quite the politician because he would play the people's emotions and bring up Lois and her principles. "The last words Lois ever said to me was, 'Save the world.' I intend to, whatever it takes." In Batman's world, criminals never truly pay for their crimes and continue to cause mayhem to the innocent. Rehabilitation and restraint is Batman's way. Superman will never give you another chance. All who goes against his laws are under the jail or under the earth permanently. Whose world will dominate the other?